Hey, I am Alberto Lombardi. My Stratocaster layout, the pickups, the pots, the switches, is really unusual. I also had a cool mod installed today, so I thought I will show you how it works. I wired my Strat differently, mainly for one reason. I hate the volume knob getting in the way of my right hand when I pick. You can buy blank pick guards with no potholes in them, like these ones, so you can arrange them the way you want. I have a couple, as you can see, but I decided to go a different route first. I just moved my volume pot to the second hole and got rid of one tone control. This is where my volume knob used to be, like in every Strat, and I moved it down here in the second hole, getting rid of one tone control. So I'm only left with one tone control, and this is my volume knob. This way I have all the space I need for my right hand when picking. Everyone has its own way of fast picking, so this might not be a problem for some people, but the way I move my wrist really makes the pot placement annoying. Like this, I can move my hand. Hey, remember to put a like to this video for the algorithm, thank you. The drawback of this pot position is that it's a little too far to do volume swells. If I play with my fingers, it's a little better. But with the pick, it's a bit far. But I actually got used to it, and that's why I bought the pick guards with no holes, because eventually I might try to get the two remaining knobs a bit closer to my hand. Also, you have a hole in the pick guard, this one. But I got creative and cut this red thing from a bigger sticker. It has a nice color. I was talking to Steve Vai's technician, Thomas Nordegg, about these self-made mods, and he told me something that was a real eye-opener. I was using double-sided tape right here to all my picks, so I asked him if I could find a professional version of that. He said, "Why? These things add personality to your guitar." Yeah, light bulb moment there. The mod I had installed today allows me to toggle between humbucker and single coil right here on the bridge more efficiently. As you can see, I like to have an humbucker on a Strat, so definitely not a purist, but you guessed that already. What about you? Do you have a standard layout, and what don't you like? Let me know in the comments. Me personally, I grew up with HSS guitars, humbucker, single coil configuration. So that's probably the reason. But I do like the sound of a single coil bridge pickup as well. Humbuckers and single coils have different sounds for different musical contexts and applications. For instance, if I'm playing like a rock and roll thing, this might be the single coil the way to go. But if I want a richer, fuller sound, the humbucker is much thicker. Single coil. Humbucker. I love both, and this Seymour Duncan Jeff Beck pickup has actually a very convincing single coil sound. A purist would tell you that a split bucker will never sound like a single coil. And that's probably true, but for me it's good enough. And it's better to have them both on a single guitar. Many ways you could switch from a single to a humbucker. One is a push-pull, which is actually what I still have right here. This is now not wired to anything, so it doesn't work. But if you pull it, you get the single coil. If you push, you get the humbucker. Now it's not doing anything. But this wasn't really comfortable for me. It's first of all too far away, really difficult to grab it and pull it. Pushing is fine, but pulling is kind of annoying. Plus, the bar, if you just apply a little pressure, it hits the knob, as you can see, and sometimes it turns it a little bit. You might get some unwanted tone changes. Another way is to drill a hole in the pickguard and install a small switch. Click, click, wherever you want in the pickguard. But I don't like that because I'm afraid of hitting it. The mod I had my technician install today is the new Fender S-1 switch that has a little button inside the volume knob. Normal position, you have the humbucker, you push it and you get the single coil. Let me show you. We are in normal position, so it's flat on the surface, and this is the humbucker. But if I just push it, I have the single coil, which has a sparklier sound. I just push it. Just push it again. So it's really convenient, you just have to push. Now about the tone control. Usually on a Strat you have one tone control for the bridge pickup, which is usually this one, and one tone control, which is usually this one when you have it, that controls the middle and the neck pickup. In my case, since I had this one removed, this tone control removed, the remaining one, the last one over here, acted like a master tone control for all three pickups. So whenever I played it and closed it, I affected all three pickups. But now I want to try something different. I want to try it as a control only for the bridge pickup, because I almost never touch the tone of the center and the neck pickup, but I fiddle quite a lot with the tone on the bridge, especially if I'm using the single coil, because it's a bit brittle. So I might want to close it down a bit. This is too much, a little bit less. But when I switch to the neck pickup, it doesn't get dark. And I find that the two pickups are much more matched this way. Now, I think you would enjoy this video where I walk you through my current pedal board, which is super fun and complex, with pedal switcher and lots of toys. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Alberto Lombardi. Ciao!